The landscape of employment in America is undergoing a seismic shift, driven by advancements in technology, globalization, and the rise of the gig economy. These changes are reshaping not only the types of jobs available but also how and where people work. Understanding these trends is crucial for navigating the evolving job market and ensuring prosperity in a rapidly changing economy. Technology has always been a driving force behind economic change, but the current pace of innovation is unprecedented. Automation and artificial intelligence (AI) are transforming industries, replacing some jobs while creating entirely new ones. For example, manufacturing jobs have been significantly impacted by robotics, which perform repetitive tasks with greater efficiency and precision. Similarly, AI-powered software is automating processes in fields like finance, healthcare, and customer service. While some fear that technology will lead to widespread unemployment, the reality is more nuanced. Many jobs are evolving rather than disappearing, requiring workers to adapt by acquiring new skills. For instance, the rise of e-commerce has created demand for logistics professionals, warehouse workers, and delivery drivers. At the same time, tech-focused roles like data analysts, software developers, and cybersecurity experts are becoming increasingly important. Globalization has connected economies and markets like never before, enabling businesses to operate on a global scale. This interconnectedness has brought both opportunities and challenges to the American workforce. On one hand, companies have access to international talent pools, leading to increased competition for jobs. On the other hand, globalization has opened doors for American workers to collaborate with diverse teams and access global markets. The outsourcing of jobs to countries with lower labor costs has been a contentious issue, particularly in industries like manufacturing and customer support. However, globalization has also spurred growth in sectors such as technology, finance, and consulting, which benefit from international trade and partnerships. To remain competitive, workers must embrace adaptability and cross-cultural communication skills. The gig economy is redefining traditional notions of employment. Platforms like Uber, DoorDash, and Fiverr have enabled millions of Americans to work as independent contractors, offering flexibility and autonomy. For many, gig work provides a way to supplement income or transition between full-time jobs. However, the gig economy also raises concerns about job stability and benefits. Unlike traditional employees, gig workers often lack access to healthcare, retirement plans, and other workplace protections. Policymakers and businesses are grappling with how to address these issues while maintaining the flexibility that makes gig work appealing. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the adoption of remote work, fundamentally changing how and where people work. Many companies have embraced hybrid models, allowing employees to split their time between home and the office. This shift has broadened job opportunities for those in rural or underserved areas, enabling them to work for companies based in major cities or even internationally. Remote work has also highlighted the importance of digital skills and self-discipline. Workers who can effectively communicate and collaborate online are well-positioned to thrive in this new environment. At the same time, companies must invest in technology and infrastructure to support their remote teams. In an ever-changing job market, the ability to learn and adapt is more critical than ever. Traditional career paths are becoming less linear, with many workers changing industries or roles multiple times throughout their lives. Lifelong learning, whether through formal education, online courses, or on-the-job training, is essential for staying relevant and competitive. For example, the healthcare sector is experiencing rapid growth due to an aging population, creating demand for nurses, technicians, and healthcare administrators. Workers who upskill in these areas can secure stable, high-paying jobs. Similarly, renewable energy is an emerging field offering opportunities for engineers, technicians, and project managers. While the evolving job market offers exciting opportunities, not everyone has equal access to them. Economic disparities, systemic racism, and gender inequality continue to limit opportunities for many Americans. Addressing these barriers is essential for creating a more equitable and inclusive workforce. Programs that provide affordable education, vocational training, and mentorship can help bridge the gap. Companies that prioritize diversity and inclusion are not only fostering social equity but also benefiting from the innovation and creativity that diverse teams bring. As the American job market continues to evolve, preparation is key. Workers must stay informed about emerging trends and invest in skills that align with future demands. Employers, policymakers, and educational institutions also have a role to play in creating pathways to success. By fostering innovation, adaptability, and inclusivity, America can navigate the changing landscape of employment and ensure prosperity for all. Income inequality in America has become one of the most pressing issues of our time, shaping the nation's economy, social fabric, and opportunities for prosperity. While the United States has long been viewed as a land of opportunity, the widening gap between high and low-income earners threatens to undermine the American dream for many. Understanding the causes, consequences, and potential solutions to income inequality is essential for creating a more equitable society. Over the past few decades, the income disparity in America has grown significantly. The wealthiest 1% of Americans now control a disproportionate share of the nation's wealth, while wages for middle and lower-income workers have stagnated. Factors such as technological advancements, globalization, and changes in labor market dynamics have contributed to this growing divide. High-paying jobs in tech and finance have concentrated wealth in specific sectors, while traditional industries like manufacturing have seen declines. One of the most concerning aspects of income inequality is its effect on economic mobility. The idea that anyone can rise through hard work and determination, the cornerstone of the American dream, is becoming increasingly elusive. Children born into low-income families often face systemic barriers, such as underfunded schools, limited access to health care, and fewer opportunities for higher education. These disadvantages perpetuate a cycle of poverty that is difficult to break. Income inequality is not evenly distributed across the United States. Urban areas with booming tech or financial industries often experience higher levels of wealth concentration, while rural and post-industrial regions face economic decline. This regional disparity creates a patchwork of prosperity and struggle, with stark contrasts even within individual states. For example, cities like San Francisco and New York are hubs of innovation and affluence, while smaller towns in the Rust Belt grapple with unemployment and declining wages. Education plays a pivotal role in addressing income inequality, yet access to quality education remains deeply unequal. Wealthier families can afford private schools, tutoring, and extracurricular activities that give their children a competitive edge. In contrast, underfunded public schools in low-income areas often lack the resources needed to provide students with a robust education. Expanding access to affordable, high-quality education is a critical step toward leveling the playing field. Tax policies have a significant impact on income distribution. Over the years, tax cuts for the wealthy and corporations have exacerbated income inequality, allowing the rich to accumulate even more wealth. At the same time, loopholes and offshore tax havens enable high earners to avoid paying their fair share. Reforming the tax system to ensure fairness and transparency could help reduce the wealth gap and fund programs that benefit lower-income families. Access to healthcare is another critical factor in income inequality. Low-income individuals often lack health insurance or face high out-of-pocket costs, leading to poorer health outcomes and financial strain. Chronic illnesses and medical debt can trap families in a cycle of poverty, limiting their ability to work and save. Expanding access to affordable healthcare would not only improve quality of life but also boost economic productivity. While technology has driven economic growth and innovation, it has also contributed to income inequality. Automation and artificial intelligence have replaced many low- and middle-skill jobs, particularly in manufacturing and retail. At the same time, high-tech jobs require specialized skills that are often out of reach for those without advanced education or training. Bridging the digital divide through skill development and training programs is essential for ensuring that technology benefits everyone. Income inequality doesn't just affect individuals, it has broader societal implications. High levels of inequality can lead to increased social tensions, reduced trust in institutions, and even political instability. Communities with stark economic divides often experience higher rates of crime and poorer mental health outcomes, highlighting the interconnectedness of economic and social well-being. Tackling income inequality requires a multifaceted approach. Policies such as raising the minimum wage, expanding access to affordable housing, and investing in public education can help reduce disparities. Strengthening labor rights and supporting unions can also empower workers to negotiate for better wages and benefits. Additionally, implementing progressive tax policies and closing loopholes can ensure that the wealthiest individuals and corporations contribute fairly to society. While income inequality is a complex and deeply rooted issue, it is not insurmountable. By prioritizing equity and creating opportunities for all, America can work toward a future where prosperity is more evenly shared. Addressing income inequality is not just a moral imperative, it is essential for the health and stability of the nation. If you're interested in learning more about economic trends and solutions to inequality, subscribe to our channel for insightful discussions and strategies for building a more equitable society.